Seek my father's return.
Tales of Kenzera is a heartfelt single-player action-adventure platformer about the love between a father and son and the transformative power of loss. In this heartfelt Metroidvania-style adventure, you play as Zhao, a grieving hero determined to bring his father back from the dead. The god of death as your guide, you'll journey through mystical 2.5D realms full of color and depth to harness the cosmic powers of the warrior shaman. Tales of Kenzera invites you to embark on Zhao's journey of spiritual healing, where the hardest moments unmask who you can truly become. TowerFall is an improved version of the famous archery combat game that draws inspiration from the golden age of couch multiplayer gaming. It contains entertaining, furious versus bouts that are best enjoyed with companions. The game's mechanics are simple yet require expertise to master. TowerFall has a number of gameplay options, arrow kinds, power-ups, and levels to keep players interested. Cooperative modes let players to team up with 1 to 4 others to combat creatures, enemy archers, and bosses. TowerFall features 6-player combat on widescreen stages and new gameplay options.
Both inside and outside the game world.
The planet is overrun with demonic forces summoned from the high heavens and the burning hells. Players can pick from 7 dark fantasy classes as the world's only defense against heaven and hell. The game is infinitely replayable, allowing players to put their skills to the test against new difficulty levels, explore the epic tale campaign, and uncover new items. The power-building mechanism in the game is versatile, enabling players to acquire over 800 distinct abilities, such as spears, storms, and zombie dogs, and combine them to create devastating power combinations.
All of them are compatible, allowing you to summon a group of
Their tongue is Dovahkiin.
Skyrim is an exciting game that allows players to determine their own fate and participate in enthralling stories. The game has gorgeous visuals and an engaging gameplay. With a diverse range of weapons, spells, and skills, players may identify themselves via their choices and actions. The novel character system allows players to play the way they desire, letting them identify themselves via their actions. The game also includes an exciting combat against ancient dragons, in which players must uncover their mysterious secrets and wield their enormous power. The Penitent One awakens in an unknown new area and is moved from his ultimate resting place, forcing him again into the never-ending cycle of life, death, and resurrection. His only option is to enter this deadly planet and uncover its long-forgotten secrets. The second entry in the Blasphemous series teases the return of the Penitent One, picking up where the first game's free Wounds of Eventide upgrade left off. The apparition of the heart in the sky heralds the return of the miraculous and the promise of a new miraculous child, faced with a multitude of hideous foes and huge monsters.
This endless wait.
Lair of the Clockwork God is an exciting game in which players must combine their unique abilities and expertise to save the planet from annihilation. Ben, a vintage adventure game master, can read obscure hints and solve complicated puzzles, but Dan, a modern platformer, excels at fast-paced action scenes. As the game progresses, players learn the actual nature of cataclysmic events and the link between Ben's nostalgic past and Dan's futuristic goals. They must confront their fears, doubts, and wants in order to discover the solution to rescuing the planet. Super Mega Zero is a fast-paced platformer in which players must race against time to save Miss Undefined from the sinister kill screen. The game combines precise movements and puzzles with aspects of shoot-'em-up games. Players may choose between classic platforming, numerical problem-solving, and explosive shoot-'em-up gaming. Key features include precisely planned stages, arcade-style graphics, and exhilarating chiptune music, unlocking new powers and power-ups, and competing with friends and gamers from all around the world for the greatest leaderboard score. This arcade adventure whisks players away to a wonderful planet teeming with lovely characters, amusing comedy, and awe-inspiring magic. Players may engage in thrilling combat against fearsome adversaries and work together in local two-player co-op mode. The game has 3 difficulty levels to accommodate players of various skill levels. To overcome obstacles and kill foes, players can use their unique powers, ball improvements, and spell power-ups. The game has a great repeat value, with new difficulties to find at each level. Burnout Paradise Remastered is an arcade racer that delivers an adrenaline rush with high-octane thrills and wanton devastation. The game is properly tuned for the Nintendo Switch and runs at a smooth 60 FPS. The ultimate driving playground, where players may forge their own route to success, and the definitive Burnout Paradise experience, which contains the whole original game and 8 major DLC packs, are among the game's highlights. Players may discover new areas, face new obstacles, and race against over 130 vehicles. World War III was an unexpected and horrific catastrophe. You looked to be having a good time in your luxurious apartment at the SKYHILL Hotel until a bioweapon destroyed the life and planet you knew. However, it was only the beginning. Mutants are now dispersed everywhere, ready to rip you apart with their ferocious claws. You are forced to leave your cozy and lavish home in quest of navigating around the tower seems like a nightmare, with danger waiting around every corner and death as a constant companion. Survival will be the only priority going forward. Neil Conrad, a CDI agent, is confronted with a murder case that will permanently alter his life and the solar system. The plot follows him as he conducts investigations and gathers evidence until the truth is exposed. There are no consequences for your choices in the tale. The protagonist must choose between protecting their family, endangering a loved one, and maintaining peace. Lacuna is a point-and-click adventure game with non-repeating dialogue, engrossing riddles, optional outlines, genuine choices, and numerous endings.
We will face.
Fury Unleashed is a dynamic comic book experience that immerses players in a living comic book world where ink is a valuable resource. The game has a powerful combo system that allows players to learn the art of faultless gameplay. Customization choices allow players to select between the hard difficulty and the easy mode, unlocking more difficult settings such as Incredible and Legendary. The game also includes a rogue elite with soft permadeath, in which players can deliberately choose objects to help them progress through the game and win permanent enhancements for future runs upon death.
Born to sing in full voice.
Fee is a one-of-a-kind platform adventure that takes the player through a Nordic woodland, a thriving ecosystem teeming with mysterious animals and hidden mysteries. The game communicates with all living entities using an analog music system, allowing players to form alliances and manage organisms such as plants. To combat the silent ones, players can utilize bird guides, bears in battle, and even persuade plants to produce fruit. Immerse yourself in the character of Fee and explore a world so compelling that you'll be loath to leave. Navigate a barren seabed while observing the ruins of a fading civilization for an incredible journey. Take command of your one-of-a-kind vessel, maintaining its smooth functioning and improving it to overcome obstacles and perilous weather conditions. Discover hidden riches and mysteries as you travel through the barren terrain. Discover the mysteries of your people as you travel, unearthing artifacts and architecture that tell the narrative of a civilization in upheaval. Billowing clouds and gusts of wind carry you towards the unknown horizon as the atmospheric trip develops. Ship of Fools is a current classic rogue elite-inspired game in which players must defend their ship against sea monsters and the aquapocalypse. The game has co-op and solo play, as well as the opportunity to navigate perilous waterways and meet unusual objects and islands. Players must carefully plan their actions as the everlasting storm shifts and blocks their routes. Over 100 trinkets and relics may be collected, and the game incorporates thrilling hand-drawn artwork to lend spice to the quest.
It was just 2 days after Grandpa's death.
Wavetale is an action-packed adventure game that takes players on an exciting voyage across Stranville's decaying archipelago. Players must cruise the huge ocean while encountering disgruntled fishermen, isolated hermits, and pirates. Sigrid, a little girl who can walk on water, is given the responsibility of traversing the seas and roofs. The game includes high-speed adventures, a touching story of loss and healing, and a colorful cast of characters. Players may personalize their look by collecting collectible hats, hair colors, and clothes. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
Heart, Siggy.